Welcome to the next installment in my video lecture series for managerial economics. And in this particular video lecture, I'm taking a look at a problem from the week number 2 test that was quite problematic for students. And I just wanted to review how to go through that. It's, I believe, question 5, I'd like to say. I might be incorrect with that. Let me pull this up really quick to see. And yes, it is question 5. It's one of the questions that was in the pool for questions for number 5. In particular, if you want to reference the item number here at the top, concept question 2.4 is the reference for that. And this is the one where you're given a utility function relating to the quantity of books and the quantity of magazines for a particular individual, and that you're going to hold the number of magazines constant at 20 units, and that as you increase the consumption of books from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 units, what is the marginal utility with respect to books? And I have here just a little spreadsheet to illustrate this to you. So we have the points R, S, T, and V. R representing 20 magazines and 5 books, S representing 20 magazines and 10 books, T representing 20 magazines and 15 books, and V representing 20 magazines and 20 books. So it's those points right there. I have written here, it's the same utility function as here, it's just that I didn't understand or know how to actually put the square root thing here. So I'm just saying here that we have the number of books times the number of magazines multiplied by the number of books to the half power, which is the same thing as taking the square root. So here we can see that we have what is the square root of 20 times 5, which is equal to 10. What's the square root of 20 times 10, which is 14.4. What's the square root of 20 times 15, which is 17.32. And what's the square root of 20 times 20, which is equal to 20. To get the margin of utility, all you're going to do is take a look at how your utility changed when you increase those increments of books. So for example, keeping the number of magazines constant at 20, when we have 5 books, we have 10 units of utility from 20 magazines and 5 books. When we move to 10 books, keeping the number of magazines constant, we end up with a utility of 14.4. So if we just subtract 14.4 from 10, we get 4.14. So the margin of utility of those 5 books is equal to 4.14. We can do the same thing for each of these. So how much is utility increasing when we go from 20 magazines and 10 books to 20 magazines and 15 books? So it goes from 14.14 to 17.37. So I'm just going to copy this formula down, and that gives us 3.18. And how much does utility increase when we go from 20 magazines to 15 books and go to 20 magazines and 20 books? We increase utility to 20. So I want to find the difference between 20 and 17.3. So I'll copy that formula down, and we can see that that margin of utility of those 5 books is equal to 2.68. So you can see there that what's occurring is that the margin of utilities of those 5 book increments is decreasing. The original 5 book increment had a marginal utility of 4.14. The second 5 unit increase in books, the margin utility is 3.18. And the final 5 book increase, 5 increase in books causes the margin utility to be 2.68. So you can see here that these books are exhibiting decreasing marginal utility.